Hi, it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my 6th update for Throwback 30. Jessica Lee created this project as a Pantastic Ladies collab. It started on July 28th and lasts for a full year. And in this project, there are 30 projects of the Pantastic Ladies, past and present, that were voted on by the members. And we came up with our own sort of sample platter for the Pantastic Ladies group. At the last update, I had 17 projects remaining of the original 30, and I had a goal to use all of the remaining products at least once. There are actually 18 products because there's a dual prompt for Day of the Dead, so there's 2 products for that project. The first project is 50 Shades of Pink, and that's for pink things. And I had this Bath & Body Works Sweet Summer Kiss Fine Fragrance Mist. You can see my marks there. My goal is to finish this. I don't think I'm going to manage to do that, but I am going to keep using this throughout the year, and we'll see how far I manage to get. I do ultimately want to finish this. Beauty A to Z is a project in which you pick something to pan for every letter of the alphabet. I randomized a letter and I got the letter N, so I went into my Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette. At the end, there's a shade called Nani. It's this purple one. It already had pan in it. My goal was to use it 15 times. At the last update, I had 10 uses. I used it one more time for a total of 11. I am using this shade Nani. Child of the 80s is a prompt-based project themed around the 80s. And I randomized the prompted yo-yos, and that's something that you're not sure how you feel about. And I wasn't sure how I felt about this Nair face cream, because you would use it and it would work, but then all of your hair grows back at the same time and it looks worse than it did before. I've decided that I know that I don't particularly like it and I won't buy it again, but I am trying to finish this. And so you can see my marks over there. I'm all the way down here. I think this might be empty for the next update. It's starting to get a little bit harder to squeeze stuff out of it. Color Pan is for panning ColourPop products. I only own one of those. It's the ColourPop Cherish eyeshadow palette. Unfortunately, I can't open this, so it's going to keep glaring at you. But the shade on the end here likes to fall out. It works just fine, but I don't want it escaping and making a mess. My goal is to use this 30 times, and I had not used this yet in this project, but I used it one time. I used 3 of the shades, and I need to get the other 29 before the end of the project in July. Day of the Dead is prompt-based, and there are dual prompts that are related to the Day of the Dead. The first part that I got was purple, and that's something that is purple. I picked this Au Naturel Creme Shadow in the shade Bliss. It is a pinky type of purple, but still purple. My goal is to finish this. I only used this once in the last month. I thought it was more than that, but apparently it was just once. And I'm now up to 8 uses on it. So I need to pick up the pace a little bit if I intend to finish this by July. Disney Princess is themed around the Disney princesses. Each of the princesses had 2 colors associated with them, and you would pick a product that was one of those 2 colors. I randomized Aurora, and one of her colors is Bubblegum Pink. For that, I have this NCLA Sugar Lip Scrub. I am working on finishing this. I only use this about twice a week. When I remember, the average might be 1, but I am trying to finish it still. I'm getting a little bit closer. I'm kind of wearing it evenly. I'm not digging down in the middle, so you're probably not going to see a pan anytime soon. Golden Girls is themed around the TV show of the same name, and the prompt that I randomly got was Golden Girl, and that's something golden. And I have this Ardency and Monster Manuka Honey Enriched Pigment in the shade Sunday. I have a goal to use this 15 times. At the last update, I'd used it 11 times. I have now used it a total of 13 times. So I think by the next update, I'll have met my goal on this. Happy Hour is themed around adult beverages. The prompt that I randomly generated was Bouncer, and that is something that you're giving one last chance before you give it the boot. I picked this Cleo Tinted Tattoo Kill Brow. It's a brow product with a marker on one side and a gel on the other side. My goal is to use it 30 times. I don't particularly like doing my brows, and I don't really like this product, but I'm going to use it 30 more times. It may dry out by the time I get to 30. At the last update, I'd used this 16 times. I am now up to 21. So maybe 2 or 3 more months and I'll have this one rolled out. It's Panning Cats and Dogs. It's themed around our pets. I got the prompt Scratching Post, and that's something that's a nail product, any type of nail product. And I have this Nailtopia Orange Nail Treatment. It's meant to strengthen your nails. It does seem to make my nails stronger, but my nails tend to flake, and I don't know why, and it's not really preventing that. They are less bendy though, so I guess that's something. My goal is to use this 30 times. At the last update, I used it 20 times. I'm now up to 24. So I think 2 more months on this and I'll meet my goal for Scratching Post. Lip Service is for panning lip products. I picked a lip gloss. It's the Acura Lip Blush in the shade Schmexy. This is very much discontinued. My goal is to use it 30 times. I'm now at 16. I'm not wearing it very frequently, but I'm not worried about meeting my goal of 30 by the end of the project. Monochromatic Project Pan has a color associated with each month. Most people randomized a color and they brought in a product for that. I'm rolling through all the colors. I'm bringing in one each month with a small usage goal. January was purple, and I used this Maniology nail lacquer stamping duo. I got a nail stamping plate for Christmas and I wanted to try it out. My goal was to use it 3 times, and I did that. I don't think the nail polish that they claim is special and perfect for that is really any different than any other nail polish, but I did use it 3 times, so this is rolling out. February doesn't have a color exactly. It's anything shimmery or sparkly. I'm bringing in the Cover FX Shimmer Veil in the shade Halo. My goal is to use it 3 times. Nightmare on Panning Street, of course, has horror movie prompts. The horror movie that I got was Christine, and that's something you made a special trip to the store to buy. I made a special trip to the store to buy the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Hydro Foundation because I wanted to make sure it matched. My goal is to finish it. You can see my marks, they're all from this project. And I am now at the point where the pump isn't working. I'm using a spatula to get product out of it, so this should definitely be an empty by next month. I'm really sad that this is discontinued because I really like this foundation. Same pan last year is holiday themed. The holiday that I randomly picked was 4th of July. That's an indie product. And I have this Vapor Aura multi-stick in the shade Intrigue. It's a rosy color with gold flecks in it. I had 2 uses prior to this month and I used it twice more in the last month. I am liking it the more I use it. I haven't yet decided if I like it better as a lipstick or a blush, but I have plenty of more uses to figure that out as I work towards my goal of 30. Paranormal Pansivity is themed around the paranormal. I've been working on the prompt Doppelganger, and that's something you have a double or backup of. I do have a second of these Alterna Caviar Anti-Aging CC creams. This is a hair product. It's basically a leave-in conditioner. It's supposed to protect and help you style your hair. And those marks are all from this project. My goal is to finish this, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make it or not, but I'm going to try. This is Fantasy, is themed around mythical creatures. The one I got is Banshee. That's something that makes you scream. And something that makes me scream is nail polish, and that's because you'll do your nails, but inevitably you're going to touch something or kick something, and you're going to mess up one of those nails somehow. Maybe it's just that you slept wrong and you wake up and you have an imprint of your sheets on your nails. Who knows? But it makes me want to scream. And I'm trying to finish this little purple nail polish. I don't know what brand this is, but this is very old. And this is about halfway gone. I used it once in the last month and once prior to that, and we'll see if I manage to finish this by end of July. Tiny Pans is a previous year's Pan That Palette project. You were to pick a palette with small pans. I picked this Coastal Scents Stylized Eyeshadow Sample Duo. There's only 2 shadows in here, but I'm going to call it a palette. My goal is to use it 30 times. I am now up to 8, so I'm going to keep working on it and we'll hopefully make it to 30 by the end of the project. Zodiac Panner is themed around the astrology zodiac signs. It's an eyeshadow project in which each of the zodiac signs has a color or colors associated with it, and you were to pick a shadow for each of them. My sign is Pisces, so I just picked that one, and I'm back in my Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette. Right next to Nani is a shade called Kawaii. It's a soft sea green, and that's Pisces color. My goal is to use it 15 times. At the last update, I had 3 uses on it. I used it 1 more time, and I'm at 4. So I am chipping away on Kawaii for Pisces. So there's my update. I do not have any rollouts this month, unfortunately. I do think I should have 3 next month. I'm really close on the eyeshadow for Golden Girls, the Nair for Child of the 80s, and also the foundation for Nightmare on Panning Street. I also had the goal of using everything in this project at least once in the last month. I actually didn't quite manage that. You may have counted 17 products through this video, but there were actually 18 products in this project because Day of the Dead has 2 products in it because it's dual prompt, and I did not use the second prompt in that project, so I didn't quite meet that goal. But hopefully over the next month I'll be able to bring my total down from 17 to 14. Wish me luck. Good luck with your projects. I'll see you next time. Bye.